Hello guys, Arthur here, and this is track review for ZCL Snow Rally Part 3, and we start with Tempest Alpina by Lindsay. And because this track have a lot of snow and a lot of transition, I would say this is pretty hard track because you need to make perfect line, perfect landing. At some point you need to jump in a gap where you can hit one of them, so you also need to control it. It's not so critical. I wouldn't say there is a lot of like speed checks, but I would say beginning and jump before checkpoint 5 could be considered as a speed check. And I would say the last turn after checkpoint 6 also could be hard. I use brakes to make it, but still really fun track. No problem, and yet another really hard track because you use ice, soap, and last 5 checkpoints are really tight, and because of snow you can easily hit all these snowflakes edges and crash, so you need to be really precise. But as you see, in terms of time, it's pretty fast and normal track. Snöbyar Rally by Racin and Diabler, and this is like really classical snow rally track. If I would find skin for my soulbox as like rally car, it will be like so perfect, and I really enjoy this track. I believe there will be some people who could do this track without any break-ins, doing all perfect lines like in real rally, but in my case I was forced to use brakes several times, but still it's really fun track. Snow Rally Eve by Eastay Sideway. Well, I wouldn't say it's hard track. If after wouldn't use snow and ice, I would say it's like comfortable medium easy track, but because there is a lot of ice and snow, you have slightly different grip, and I would say checkpoint 3 is where you can lose a lot of time because there is snow. I don't think there is any place where you can like truly crash because you are, let's say, bad or miss something. It's everything will be in control of speed. At the end it's all turns to beat like after time and receive the best result. Point to Point by West Side. Well, this is, I would say, the longest track on the tournament. It's almost on the edge of the rules, like 1:15, and it's very wide, very fast track. Because of snow you need to plan your turning. I spend a lot of time just to try figuring out the perfect line, how and where I need to turn. The most hard point for me was jump between 7 and 8 checkpoints, where you can easily hit 3 or fly over the checkpoint, and because of the snow you start turning and you can easily miss checkpoint. After that your speed slightly slowing, and it's just up to you how you can find the line to finish it faster. So yeah, really cool idea, really great concept. I wish it was slightly smaller map. Uber Eats always delivers by EA8, and this is quite fun technical track, and I'm sorry for ever Uber delivery driver if they need to do all these maneuvers for delivers during snow time. There are several jumps, several elements where you probably could crash, but because of booster I wouldn't say there is some kind of speed check jumps or any speed checks. Just really tight and precise track with fun idea and really cool scenery. Aurora Highlands V2 by GR Dragon, and for me, for some reason, it was really hard track. All these turns, all these loops and icy part of the tracks, they partially slow you down, and at the end there is a big speed check. I believe you need at least 125, 130 to finish it, and you need to do almost all track, like if not ideally to really close to it, just to maintain speed to the last descent and into the last speed check loop. The main hard point for me was the first rainbow loop and the last loop where I crashed so many times, so I'm just happy to finish with 112. Racin Verzameling by ZSL. This is a really technical track where you need to be really precise on all these transitions, all these small jumps on every turn. The good point on this track is that there is a lot of science, that you understand where and how you need to go, but some turns, some transitions for me was pretty hard, that I need to control myself, especially after checkpoint 4. At the last turn I was forced to use brakes, because if I don't use it I always fell off, but I believe it's fine. If I need to find aftermetal, I need to find line to not use brakes. Snowy Mountain Pass by Lexer, and I would say it's not really hard track from difficulty from surviving perspective, but from maintaining your speed, maintaining your flow, let's say this way. It is really cool track. There are a lot of really interesting turns, transition, small cuts where you can gain like tenths of the seconds or around that, or maintaining 1-2 extra km per hour, which give you good result at the end. So it's will be very competitive track. Rocky Mountain Racing Basin by St. Nicholas, and I was pretty lucky to first time play this map when St. Nicholas made lobby, and wasn't so smart enough to ask him show how to finish this map, how to pass all these elements through. So, well, instead of that, you will see how I'm doing it and not the after. But anyway, I would say the only pretty hard moment here is the first element, the start, which I spent some time just to figuring out the perfect line how to do it. And after that, it's pretty damn straight track. The only thing is the way to the finish. You need to understand that you need to go right, not left, because left it's second loop, second circle, so just be aware. Snowdrift by Cactus Head, and as you can see with all these signs, with all these roads, it's basically done as classical rally track. At the beginning, I don't know, there is like two ways, one is icy, another is like by asphalt. I did it both, but for me icy surprisingly was slightly faster, so I use it. As of track, I really love all these signs, all these correct signs, like in real rally, 3 left, yellow, 92, jump, something like that. It's cool. And the finish itself, I found it that you can really mess up, so I was able to finish it only with arms up. If I'm not doing it, I'm slower and I'm like pathing under it and not finish at all, so just be aware. And thanks guys for watching this part of track review for Snow Rally. Not a lot of tracks this time, but it's like holiday season, so we all expect that people will be more focusing on like holidays, so it's understandable. Please let me know in a comment what your favorite track from all what you saw, and it could help to choose the correct one, the most favorite one for this year. And see you next time. Bye.